Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for following me. My name is Elise. I am a yoga teacher. Today you're up for a nice vinyasa flow with a new pose that I have myself learned from two different teachers. So I thought I would share it with you. It's called Warrior Dog. So yeah, the name speaks for itself. It's a mix of a warrior and a warrior 2 and a downward dog. So I really hope you enjoy it. So let's get started. You can come to a seated position. We just anchor yourself for a moment. Grab the muscle of your butt cheeks to really feel the seat bones on the floor. You can even kind of take them here. You can bring your palms up or your palms down, whatever you prefer. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Open the chest. Let the shoulders fall back. Softly close your eyes for a moment. And when we close the eyes, we turn our attention inward. So notice how your body is feeling today. Notice if there are any area of tension or discomfort that you can release during your practice. Notice if there are any thoughts, any worries that you can let go of. And here for a moment, you can notice your breath. Notice every inhale and every exhale. And by being aware of the breath, you really anchor yourself in the present moment. There is no better way to be present than with the breath. And let that be your intention for today, being present with the physical sensations, present with your breath, present in your practice and aware. You can place your hands in front of your heart. You can take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and exhale. One more time. Inhale deeply through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Now seal the lips, inhale. And with your mouth closed, exhale. Come back to a gentle and natural breath. Rub the palms together with energy. Now cup the palms in front of the eyes and feel that energy here. Feel the vibrations. Blink your eyes open in the hands. Spread the fingers and release. Alright, good. You can make your way to a tabletop position with the wrist underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips and the feet flat on the floor. We'll take 3 rounds of cat-cows. So first you can start by engaging the belly, pressing on the hands to gently dome the upper back. So that's your starting position and neutral spine. Now on an inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, lift the tailbone, look up, send your heart forward. On the exhale, slowly press the floor away from you, round the upper back, feel the shoulder blades separating, tuck the tailbone, bring the navel to the spine. And again, inhale, arch the back, lift the chest, send your gaze up, Tailbone is lifted. And exhale, slowly arch the back, press the floor away from you, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. And one last time, inhale, arch. And exhale, round. And back to a neutral spine. Now lift the left knee to the side, so your calf muscle and your thigh are parallel to the floor, and we'll make big hip rotation here. So on an inhale, bring the knee forward and start to make a big circle with the hip, opening the knee towards the ceiling. Use the breath, use your awareness of the breath. One more circle in this direction. And then you can go to the other direction. Pressing on your hands, keep your arms straight if you can. Big, nice opening of the hip. One more rotation here. And come back to a tabletop position. And let's switch. Lift the left knee to the side. Inhale. And start to make big rotation with the hip, lifting the knee. Being mindful of the movement, being mindful of the sensation. And then you can switch sides, Two more. And back to a tabletop position. Make sure you haven't lost your alignment, so bring the wrists under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. Now tuck the toes. We'll take our first down dog of today. So nice stretch for the toes. Press on your hands, hover the knees from the floor, lift your hips up and back. Start to straighten the leg, and here you can walk your dog, lifting one heel after the other, bending the knees, maybe shift the hips from one side to the other. Find any movement here that you like. I think it's very personal to walk the dog. Some people like to lift their feet. Just find anything that feels good. And now come back to stillness. Let's just check your alignment for a moment. Make sure the middle finger is pointing towards the front edge of the mat. Shoulders are externally rotated. You press on the heel of the hand so you can really sink the chest towards the thigh. Make sure that you don't hold any tension in the neck so you can say yes and no with the head. The tailbone is lifted up and back, navel to the spine, and you're basically like a V, like a reversed V. Now, open your feet as wide as the mat, or maybe not as wide as the mat, but open your feet wide. And keep sinking the chest towards the thigh. Now lean on the right hand so you can lift the left hand off the floor. Grab the outside of the right ankle, maybe the shin, maybe right below the knee, wherever you can here. Maybe you can even grab the heel. And bring the left elbow towards the side. And you twist and you gaze underneath your right armpit. Keep pressing on the right hand. Breathe here. Observe and be aware of the sensations. Observe how it feels. Now release the left hand forward. Now lean on the left hand so you can release the right hand. Grab the calf muscle, maybe the ankle, maybe even the heel. Press the right knee to the right elbow towards the right side and twist and gaze underneath the left elbow, the left armpit. And release. Keep pressing on the left hand, fingers widely open for balance. Now release the right arm forward and walk your hands towards your feet for this extended version of ragdoll pose. So grab opposite elbows, bend the knees, and maybe you want to sway from side to side, bringing the weight on one foot and then on the other. And now release the hands on the floor and walk yourself back to this wider downward dog. Sink the chest low. Heel toe the feet so they come back hip distance apart. Now gaze between your hands. Bring the right foot at the front of the mat and then the left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up with a flat back and a long spine. And exhale, fall forward. Press on the feet. Inhale, rise up. All the way up. And exhale, hinge from the hips, fall forward again. You can keep a soft bend in the knees. We're only warming up. Inhale halfway. And exhale, fall forward. Press on the feet. Inhale, rise up. The right hand circles the right wrist. Inhale, reach the fingertips towards the ceiling and use your exhale to side bend to the right. Send your gaze up. Use your inhale to come back to the center. Release the hands. Left hand circles the right wrist. Inhale, lift the fingertips towards the ceiling and use your exhale to side bend to the left. Inhale, rise up, release the hands. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, cactus the arms. Bump your chest forward. Open the heart. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, rise. And on the exhale, fall forward. Inhale halfway. Now plant the hands on the floor, bend the knees, and bring your left foot back, and find yourself here in a runner's lunge. Sink the hips forward and down, lean on the left hand, and inhale your right arm towards the ceiling, release the shoulders away from the ears. For side twists. Now bring the right hand in the back of the skull and open the chest so your right elbow is pointing towards the ceiling. Inhale here. On the exhale, bring the right elbow towards the right knee, gaze towards the mat. Inhale, open to the right again, right elbow towards the ceiling, and exhale, right elbow taps the right knee. Inhale, open. One more time. Exhale, gaze towards the floor, tap the elbow. Inhale, open. Bring the fingertips towards the floor. On the exhale, the right hand comes inside of the right foot. Heel toe the right foot towards the side of the mat. Both hands are in the middle, are inside of the right foot, and from here we'll come to Malasana. So you can give yourself a bit of momentum. Bring the left foot on the outside of the left hand. Sink your hips low. Bring your hands in front of the heart. Press the elbows to the side, hands to the chest. Maybe you want to sway from side to side here. Nice opening of the hip. Again, be present with the sensations. Notice what you feel and how it feels. Now bring your hands on the floor. Start to straighten the legs. Heel toe the feet so they come hip distance apart. Inhale halfway up and exhale fold. Press on the feet. Inhale, rise up. Squeeze the glute. Exhale, cactus the arms. You can find a gentle back bend here. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale halfway. Bend the knees, hands on the floor. Now right foot steps back. Find yourself in a runner's lunge. Sink your hips forward and low. Lean on the right hand. Inhale, open to the left side for a side twist. Shoulders away from the ears. Now bring the left hand in the back of the skull. Lift the left elbow towards the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale. Tap the left elbow to the left knee. Gaze towards the floor. Inhale, open. And exhale. Left elbow, left knee. Inhale to open. Last time. Exhale. Inhale, open. Fingertips towards the ceiling. Left hand inside of the left foot. Heel to the foot towards the side. Both hands underneath the chest flat. Now give yourself a bit of momentum. Bring the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Sink the hips low for Malasana, yogic squat. And again, maybe you want to find a bit of movement here in the position. Sink the hips low, chest forward, shoulders away from the ears. Now bring the hands on the floor, start to straighten the legs, heel to the feet, comes hips distance apart. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold, and now we come to chair pose. Bend the knees, squat down, inhale, find your chair pose. Let's hold the chair pose for a few breaths. If you gaze down, make sure you can see the toes. If not, you have to sit a little lower. Shoulders away from the ears, gaze between the hands. Squeeze all the energy inward towards the navel, squeeze the thighs together. Inhale here, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands on the floor, step the left foot back for your low lunge. And now come to warrior 2 feet. So flatten the left foot and make sure that, well, it's not an exact science, but that the right heel is aligned with the left heel. Now from here we'll go to a first and sink the hips low here. Alright, so you don't have the butt lifted, you really want to have a nice bend in the knees. Now bring the right hand inside and bring both arms towards the side of the mat here. So your arms are aligned in diagonal with your feet. Here, press your right knee towards the right and sink your chest as if we were in a downward dog. Spread your fingers wide. Breathe deeply, observe the sensations here, observe this new position. Keep pressing the right knee to the right. Keep pressing on the other edge of the back foot. And now slowly here, start to straighten the right leg, walk your hands towards the left. And find yourself here in a wide dog. So your feet are parallel to each other, the hands are forward. And it's the same as a downward dog, but with the legs very wide. Keep pressing your butt back. Shoulders away from the ears, no tension in the neck. And breathe. Now bend the right knee, bring the hands towards the front of the mat. Bring yourself back into a runner's lunge. Good. Now, from here we'll go to a high plank. So right foot meet the left foot at the back of the mat. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows in for chaturanga or knees, chest on the floor. Inhale, upward dog, lift the chest, lift the heart, tuck the toes, exhale, downward dog. Take 2 cycles of deep breath here. You can exhale through the mouth to release some heat. Release any tension. Now lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. You can hop or you can step the left foot and the right foot at the front of the mat. Inhale with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, find your chair pose. Make sure that the weight is towards the heels so you can lift the toes. Sink your hips low. Look forward between the hands. Shoulders away from the ears. Bring all the energy in towards the navel. Squeeze the thighs together. Inhale here and exhale, fall forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, hands on the floor. Bring the right foot back. Find yourself in a runner's lunge. Sink your hips forwards and back, and forwards and low. And find your warrior feet. So the front heel is aligned with the back heel. Sink the hips down, keep your butt lifted. Bend the left knee. Now bring the left hand inside and bring your hands to the right. Keep pressing the left knee towards the side and find your warrior dog here again. Your hands are in diagonal with the foot. You press your chest low. Observe the sensation in this pose. Press on both feet. Keep awareness in the feet. One more full breath here. Now Now slowly start to extend the left leg, bring your hands to the right, bring the feet parallel to each other, and find your wide dog here. So you want to bring the butt back, extend the arms forward, make sure you can say yes and no with the head. You can keep a soft bend in the knees if necessary. Now bend the front knee, start to walk your hands back, find yourself in a runner's lunge again. Left foot meet the right foot. And now we bend the elbows and we come all the way on the belly. Flat on the belly, hands, forehead on the floor. Now extend the arms back. Press the feet together, press the big toes on the floor. On an inhale, lift the chest. Lift the feet off the floor. Now left hand goes towards the left foot. High Homer. Inhale, center. Exhale, right hand goes towards the right foot. Inhale, center. One more time. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. And exhale to the right. Inhale, center. And lower down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. You can here come on your knees or press yourself back to a high plank. And downward dog. Breathe here, 2 seconds of deep breath. Observe how this down dog might be a lot easier than the first one or the second one. Now lift your heels, come on the balls of the feet, bend the knees, look forward. You can hop, step the right foot and the left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale with a flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale to rise up this time. Exhale, hands to the heart. And release. Alright, well done. Let's carry on. I wish you could see there is a big cat here just spreading. Anyway, sorry. Alright, come back to your mountain pose. Tailbone down, pelvis forward, lift the kneecaps. Hands to your heart. Inhale, rise up. You can find a gentle back bend here, pressing the hips forward, squeezing the glutes, and exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, hands on the floor, left foot back, find yourself in a runner's lunge, and bring your feet to warrior feet. And again, we'll take our warrior dog, so bring your hands to the left, press your right knee towards the right, and here, sink into your warrior dog. Observe the sensations. I love this pose, I think it's very nice. Now gently bring your hands back towards the right heel and bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers and come here into your humble warrior. So the knuckles go towards the ceiling, the crown of the head goes inside of the right knee, of the right foot, even the right heel. Humble warrior. Now inhale, come all the way up to warrior one. And here maybe you want to adjust the stance of your feet. Maybe you want to make sure that now the front heel is aligned with the arch of the back foot. Shift your hips and not shift your hips. Close the hips and bring the hips parallel to the front of the mat. Inhale your arms up. Shoulders down. Breathe here. Now take a big inhale. Exhale, hands on the mat. Lift the left heel off the floor. Right foot meet the left foot for a high plank. Shift the weight forward. Bend the elbows, chaturanga or knees, chest on the floor. Inhale for upward dog or cobra. And on the exhale, everyone, downward dog. Remember, you can always skip the vinyasa and meet us in downward dog. Now lift the heels of the floor, comes on the ball of the feet, bend the knees, look forward, hop, step, the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Press on the feet. Inhale, all the way up, find a gentle back bend here. And exhale, all the way down, fall forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands on the floor. This time, step the right foot back and bring your feet to warrior 2 feet. Hands inside of the left foot. Now hands towards the right. Open the fingers wide. Sink the chest and the hips low. Bring the left knee towards the left side of the mat. Find your warrior dog. Deep breathing here. Now start to walk your hands back. Now bring the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Press the knuckle up towards the ceiling. And bring the head inside of the left foot for humble warrior. And breathe. Now pressing on the feet. Inhale, rise up for warrior 1. Again, correct your feet. So maybe you want to shorten the stance of the feet, bring the front heel in line with the middle of the arch of the back foot. Whoops, I'm losing balance. Square the hips towards the front of the mat. Inhale, your arms high, shoulders down, find your warrior 1. Lift the heart, gentle squeeze of the shoulder blades, gentle gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale, hands on the mat. Lift the right heel off the floor. Find your high plank. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Bring your knees on the floor and find your child's pose. Extend the arm forward, or maybe your hands can reach the feet. Press the forehead on the floor. Observe any sensations in the body, maybe any strong emotion here. Maybe you can feel your heart pumping in the chest, on your thighs. Can you feel prana, the life force, going through the body from the crown of the head to the toes? Can you feel some tingling in the fingers? And now if you have your hands towards the feet, bring the hands forward. Press yourself back up to a tabletop position. Make sure you have the right alignment to go back to our downward dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, down dog. Now inhale the right leg high. Exhale, right knee taps the right elbow. Use the core, plank arm. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round the upper back. And now step the right foot between your hands. Flatten the left foot. From here, we are again in a warrior 2 feet. We'll come to a warrior 2 position. We lead with the left arm. Left arm, make a big circle up and back and find your warrior 2. Good. Make sure the right knee is towards the side, left thigh parallel to the floor. Now wrap your left arm behind the back and bring it on the other right hip. Gentle gaze forward, roll your shoulders back. It's a one arm warrior 2. Now flip the front palm, inhale, reach forward, and on the exhale, reverse your warrior, and you can gaze towards the right hand. Make sure you don't lose the bend in the front knee. Now inhale, straighten the front leg for this reverse triangle pose. The left hand stays exactly where it is. Now bring the right arm parallel to the floor. Shift the hips forward, reach forward, shift the hips back, reach forward with the right hand and find this variation of triangle pose. Roll your left shoulder back, bring the hips forward, bring the left butt forward. Fingertips resting on the floor or lightly on the shin, wherever you want it to be. Now, bend the front knee and be here in this variation of extended side angle. Press the right knee away with the right elbow. Now inhale the left arm high. Exhale, left hand on the floor. Frame the right foot with both hands. Find yourself in a runner's lunge. Right foot meet the left foot at the back of the mat. Shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Breathe here. Observe how the right side and the left side feel different. Complete your exhale. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Round the upper back. Stay here for a moment. Pose. Step the left foot between the hands at the front of the mat. Flatten the right foot. Now from here we'll go to warrior two. So the right arm leads. Inhale, right arm up and back. Settle in your warrior. Maybe you want to adjust the stance of the feet. Soft gaze forward, pelvis forward, tailbone down. Squeeze the glutes. Now rub the right arm behind the back and grab the upper left thigh. Revolve the front palm. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale, reverse your warrior. Gaze towards the left hand. Feel a nice stretch on the left side. Keep pressing on the other edge of the right foot. Now on an inhale, extend the left leg for reverse triangle pose. Inhale here. And on the exhale, find your triangle pose. Left hand reach forward, right hip back. Left fingertips on the floor. Roll your shoulders to the back. Open the chest towards the ceiling and bring your hips forward. You can gaze up or you can gaze down. Now bend the front knee, come into side angle pose. You press the left knee away with your left elbow or left biceps. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, right hand on the floor. Frame the foot with both hands. Lift the right heel off the floor. Find yourself in a runner's lunge here again. Left foot meet the right foot for a high plank. Shift the weight forward. Bend the elbows in. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. And breathe. Deep, slow breathing. Now come on the balls of the feet. Lift the heels of the floor. Bend the knees. Look forward. Hop. I'll step the right foot, the left foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, release the hands to the chest. Release the arms. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel your heart beat in the chest. Feel yourself rooted through the feet. Connect to the body sensations. Stay present and aware in this moment and observe how it feels to be standing here in the front of your mat. And you can open the eyes. Alright, so from here, let's balance a little bit. So, bring your feet about hip distance apart. Make sure that the weight for now is equally distributed on each corner of the feet. Roll your shoulders back. And now, gently bring all the weight on the left foot so you can lift the right knee off the floor. Grab the shin with both hands and lift the knee high. Point the toes towards the mat. Roll the shoulders back and find your drishti. Drishti is a focal point in front of you. Squeeze the left glutes. That's our first step to center ourselves. Now slowly release the left hand and bring the left hand on your hip. And now slide the right hand alongside the shin and grab your ankle and come into your tree pose. So in tree pose, you want to bring the heel in the crease of the thigh, or maybe, if I show you from the front, maybe you can just be here with the toes on the floor. Wherever you are, it's wherever you need to be. So with your drishti, center yourself, all the energy inward in the center, neighbor to the spine. And when you're ready, bring the hands to your heart. Keep pressing the knee towards the side for a nice opening of the hip. Now bring your arms up towards the ceiling like the branches of a tree. Spread the fingers on the floor and press on the pinky toe and on the big toe to find balance. Inhale here. And exhale. Bring the hands to the heart. Now slowly release the foot. Bring the knee high. I'm going to shift back there, but you stay where you are. Good. From here, gently start to kick the right leg back, shift the torso forward, and find your warrior three. Torso parallel to the floor, right leg parallel to the floor. You can keep your hands on your chest, or maybe you want to extend your arms to the side for airplane arms. Keep breathing, shoulders away from the ears. Now bring your hands towards the chest. Start to lift the torso, come back to standing, right foot meets the left, and shake it out. Well done. Good. Woo, I can feel that. Alright, let's do that on the other side. Hands down. Find your mountain pose, center yourself, find your drishti to start. Now shift the weight to the right. Bring the left knee up towards the chest. Interlace the fingers on the shin and bring that knee up. Point the toes towards the mat. Squeeze that right glute and squeeze the belly. Strong core for balance. Your gaze towards the drishti. Now slowly release, release the right hand. Bring the right hand on the hip. And now very gently start to slide the left hand on the left chin. Bring the left foot inside of the left thigh. Press the thigh against the foot and the foot against the thigh. Left knee to the side. Remember, you can bring the toes on the mat, but never the foot on the knee. Should have told you that on the other side. Bring your hands to your heart. Center yourself. And if you fall, it's fine. Just center yourself again and come back to it. That's what we do in life, right? We fall and then we stand up again. Now slowly lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Release the shoulders away from the ears. The body achieves what the mind believes. So if you believe you can do this, your body will believe it as well, and you can do this. Now bring your hands back to the heart. Release the foot, bring the knee high again. And now from here, warrior three. So start to hinge forward, kick the left foot back. Bring the torso parallel to the floor and the left leg parallel to the floor. Stay here, or maybe find your airplane arms. Bring your hands back to the chest. Start to lift the torso up again. Left foot meet the right foot and shake it out. Woo! Well done. Very nice. All right, almost there. Now we're going down, but we're not going down in any way. Bring your hands to your heart. Come on the balls of the feet and squeeze your glutes together. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the belly. And on the count of 10, we slowly come down, but still on the balls of the feet. So start to bend the knees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. And then we go up now for the count of 10. 1, stay on the balls of the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I went too fast. 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay on the balls of the feet. Squeeze the glute and we go down for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good, very nice. Bring the fingertips on the floor and come to seated. Good, all right. Now open your legs wide for seated wide angle pose. So here, maybe you can elevate the hips by sitting on a cushion. See what you want here. What you can absolutely do is remove the muscle of the sit bones. Now point the toes up and point the knee up as well. So you don't collapse the feet and you have strong legs. Bring your hands in front of you and here gently start to walk your hands forward. Let me just go a little bit back. Maybe you stay here and here is fine as long as you're not here or you're not here. Maybe you can bring the forearm on the floor. Maybe you can just be like at the beach. Or maybe you can widen and bring the arms forward and come flat on the floor. Wherever you are is where you need to be. So again, either you're here, which is fine, or maybe here, or maybe a little forward. Maybe you can grab your heels. That's really where you are in your practice. As long as you can keep the toes pointing towards the ceiling and the knees pointing towards the ceiling, you are exactly where you need to be. We'll take a few breaths here. Now, if you were on your forearm, start to press and come back on your hands. Walk your hands back, lift the chest. Bring your hands behind you and very gently start to close the legs. Bring the feet flat on the floor. And let's here just sway our knees from side to side just to release a little bit. Well done. Good. All right. Now, bring your feet flat on the floor. Extend the arms forward. Gently around the upper back so we can unroll the spine, vertebra by vertebra, on the floor with control. Good. Very well. All right. And from here we'll take our inversion, so we'll take a shoulder stand. So extend our legs forward, arms alongside the body with the palm facing down. And now lift the legs towards the ceiling. You have a nice 90-degree angle here. And now I would like you to not move your neck anymore, so you have to listen to my voice. Now giving yourself a bit of momentum, we actually come first to plough pose. So bring the toes behind the head. So you can lift the lower back and bring your hands in the back and start to straighten the legs towards the ceiling, bringing the hands as low, as high as you can towards the shoulder blades. Roll on the other edge of your shoulders. The toes are towards the ceiling. You are one straight line here. It's a shoulder stand, so the weight is towards the shoulders. Try to separate the chin from the chest. You can gaze towards the navel, staying present with the breath, observing the belly, rising and falling as you breathe. Feeling the flow of energy from the toes towards the head. Staying present with the sensations. Now from here, you can send the toes behind the head. You can either point the toes or tuck the toes, and you can release the arms on the floor. Or maybe you can come and grab your feet or your anchors here. Maybe you can even hook your big toes. And breathe. If you want, from here, you can separate the knees and bring the knees on each side of the ears or the temples. And you can gently press the temples or the ears. It's very good for the nervous system. Now bring your hands back to the back for support. And gently will roll back to a laying position. So using your hands for support and roll the spine on the mat very slowly. Extend your legs forward again very slowly. And now we counterpose this and open the throat with fish pose. So once your legs are extended, you slide your hands underneath the bum. You press on the elbows, you arch the back, you bump the chest towards the ceiling, and you bring the crown of the head on the floor. And you gaze back. Now slowly release the hands. Bring the knees to the chest, give them a big squeeze, and wrap your arms around the knees, around the shins. And maybe you can roll from side to side. Now keeping the knees to the chest, extend the arms in a T position. Now inhale here in the center, and on the exhale drop the knees to the right and gaze to the left. Your right hand can come on top of the left knee and hold it there. You can close the eyes. And breathe deeply. Now if you are holding the knee, release the knee. Using the core, bring the knees back to the center. Take an inhale here and exhale, knees to the left, gaze to the right. And maybe the left hand can come on top of the right knee to hold it there. And you gaze to the opposite side, breathing deeply, relaxing the legs, relaxing the feet. Now release the hands if it was holding the knees. Using the core, bring the knees back to the chest. Bring the hands and the arms alongside the body and find your happy baby pose. Bring the feet parallel to the floor. Open the knees as wide as you can. Grab your anchors, grab your calf muscle, grab the outer edge of the feet or the big toes. Keep the lower back on the floor. Press the knees towards the floor. And here maybe you want to play around. You want to extend one leg. Extend the other leg. Maybe you want to extend both legs and fall to the side. Imagine a happy baby discovering the world, discovering its feet and its legs. Last movements before we come in Savasana. Now you can release your happy baby pose. You can extend the legs to the front, one foot on each corner of the mat. Let the feet drop drops to the side. Open the arms to the side, slightly separated from the rest of the body with the palm facing up. Now take a big breath in. And exhale. And again, big breath in. And exhale. Come back to a simple and easy breath. And you might be tempted to skip Savasana, but try to stay with me for a few more minutes. Savasana is a transition between your yoga practice and whatever is next. It's a transition between the old you before the yoga practice and the new you after your yoga practice. It's a moment of stillness and relaxation. So for the next few minutes, you can observe the weight of the body on the mat. Observe how heavy your body is. Relax on the floor. And letting go of any control over the breath. Finding stillness from the toes to the crown of the head. Integrating the benefit of this practice. Stay present in your Savasana, don't let the mind control this moment of relaxation. And without trying to control it, you can just bring your awareness to the breath. Or maybe you can listen to my cat snoring. Now you can bring your attention back to the space around you, back to the room where you are. Become aware of your surroundings again. And you can start to bring movements back in the body by wiggling the fingers and the toes. You can make rotations, the anchors in the wrists, in one direction and the other. You can move your head from one side to the other. And then you can extend the arms behind the head and you can stretch. You can inhale, you can yawn. And in your own time, bring your knees to the chest. And you can roll on either side in the seated position. Finding contact with the floor again. And then gently press yourself back up to a seated position with your legs crossed and your eyes closed for one more moment. Find a gentle lift in the heart, grow your spine tall. Let the flow of the breath go back to a vertical position. Now bring your hands in front of your heart. You can gently bow your head forward and take a moment to honor your body for allowing you to do yoga. You can also have some compassion with it for its limitations and some patience with it. You can also honor yourself for making the time to be on your mat, taking care of your body and your mind. And now to close the practice, we'll chant together the peace mantra Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can exhale all the air. Now inhale deeply to chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Inhale and exhale. May there be peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your heart. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you everyone. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you can stay present for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week, for whatever is next. And make sure you subscribe to my channel, like the video, spread the word with everyone that yoga helps with everything. And I will see you next time on your mat.